According to reliable resources, Manchester United has completed a verbal with centre-back player Jurrien Timber from Ajax. The Dutch player has a transfer fee of €35 million and he had been one of the favourites of Erik Ten Hag. The young just won Eredivisie with Ajax and he will be also moving to United like his manager Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag has hinted that Manchester United must have Jurrien Timber of their sights this summertime season. The Eredivisie season formally ended on the weekend, however Ajax had already been top league champions in advance of the very last day of the campaign. That league triumph turned into Ten Hag's 0.33 Eredivisie identify with Ajax and his arrival at United is now imminent. Ten Hag has joined United on a 3-year settlement with the choice of every other year and he's going to oversee a remarkable rebuild on the club. Timber is just 20 years. He played 43 games this season for Ajax. He had scored 3 goals and provided 2 assists in the season. Timber is a modern, versatile young generation player and also can play in the right-back position. Man United is also in the transfer market for a new centre-back in the last season. They also got French and Real Madrid defender Raphael Varane for €34 million last transfer window last year. There are a couple of incomings and outgoings predicted at Old Trafford this summertime season after a lousy season. The Dutch educate has terminated his settlement at Ajax 6 weeks early to start paintings at United, even though it isn't recognised but while he's going to arrive in Manchester. Following his very last sport as Ajax supervisor on the weekend, Ten Hag turned into requested approximately Jurrien Timber probably becoming a member of him at Old Trafford. His reaction can be a touch. The Timber is one in all his switch objectives this summertime season, however it won't be smooth to stable his signature if Bayern Munich's mentioned hobby is genuine through Sky Sports Germany. United are predicted to reinforce at centre-forward, protecting midfield and at centre again throughout the approaching months. German giant Bayern also inquired about Timber but they got the response of Timber is willing to join with Ten Hag at Manchester United. Timber also played for the Dutch national team in 3 different youth age groups. He made 6 senior appearances for the national team since his debut in 2020. Timber is a centre again and he is excelled beneath Ten Hag at Ajax, which has brought about reviews linking him to United. The 20-year antique made a complete of 43 appearances for Ajax throughout the season and he turned into instrumental of their Eredivisie identified defence. Ten Hag turned into requested approximately Timber's destiny this weekend and he gave the teen a sparkling appraisal, talking to the De Telegraaf. Players Paul Pogba, Matic, Lingard, Mata, Cavani, and goalkeeper Lee Grant are all having expiring contracts at the end of the season. Most of these players will leave the club. Timber is a talented player who could become even better and grow at United, especially under Ten Hag. I assume that each one pinnacle golf equipment in Europe have Timber of their sights, however I assume that presently applies to a whole lot of Ajax gamers, Ten Hag said. If Anthony had been to go, it'd be a loss for Ajax, due to the fact you don't have anyone with inside the modern choice who can take over his position, is your academy, however Ajax are traditionally one of the quality golf equipment for precisely doing that. To be honest, Timber's main success was his time he spent in the training grounds of Ajax with the coaching of Erik Ten Hag in the area of the Amsterdam in the Netherlands. He then later simplified his process in the decision of addressing his playing positions in the field to some extent. He then switched to centre-back and right-back in the field of many players in the Ajax training ground in the Amsterdam at Ajax in the mix of 3 playing 11 players. Not lengthy in the past the critics had been speak me approximately how Ajax could fall apart while Frenkie de Jong, Matthijs de Ligt, Donny van de Beek and Hakim Ziyech left. Thankfully for them, Ajax had Ten Hag as supervisor for that rebuild due to the fact he has delivered the Dutch giants greater success, with the brand new United boss triumphing his 0.33 Eredivisie identify this term. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to F90 Sport for more content on football news and transfer stories. Click the bell icon to watch our videos instantly without a delay and missing them.